when people take something that's good, helping a neighbor, and then can associate that with money and putting down your neighbors, putting down yourself. It's just very disturbing. It's a shame that I do wish, and have been researching, if I could help people beyond my neighborhood. We've had unseasonably warm temperatures for the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. It's still kind of warm, but we are getting, as you can see, a wet snow today. And this is probably our first significant snowfall since the blizzard Christmas weekend. So I'll keep you posted how I'm going to handle this when I get home. The roads are slippery. Marauders, welcome back to the channel. It's been, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks since the blizzard that we've had any significant snow to bring the T66 Bobcat out and snow blow. But today we've had, I don't know, 4 inches, 6 inches of very wet snow, and the wind has really died down. It's actually a nice night now, but the wind has died down, and I thought this would be a good time to bring out the Bobcat and test out the roof cap LED lighting system, 360-degree lighting system. And it's a very dark night. It's pretty dark. I'm going to shut off. I'm not going to shut off my marker lights on my house, but I'm not going to turn on the lights on my side door. Let me turn off the light. Okay, so I've turned off the light on my GoPro Max mod, or GoPro mod, the light on that, and you can just see how dark it is. That's a residual light from my garage door, but that's the area not looking at my garage door. And we'll do this video. We'll do this video with no additional light other than these lights on my house here, and I have 2 by my front door. We'll do this video and I'll just use the lights on the machine and we'll see how that goes. So those of you who have been, by the way, so I'm going to spray the blower chute and auger with silicone to lube that up, and I'm going to leave it outside idling while I shovel around my garage doors. Let's crank this thing up. I haven't started this in a while. Actually, it might be 3 or 4 weeks. Hopefully she'll crank up. Remember how to start it. Let's give you a shot from here. So the glow plugs were lit, and that's the fuel, I believe that's the fuel pump or injector pump that was running. Big pipe for a little machine, isn't it? Take this topped off, but I have checked the oil on it. So I'll take you with me. This is a silicone spray I use. This will be a good test. This stuff is really wet. You can see I don't have the light on my camera. All that light is coming from that rack, and it's pretty amazing, right? I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so that's the spray. I'm not going to run a video on me shoveling, but I'm going to shovel and I'll let this machine warm up. So there is absolutely no wind tonight. I'm going to start at my neighbor's mailbox, and this is one thing that a plow can't easily do. I'm going to clean the snow off between, it's got little piles. You can't see it. You can see it here. It's got piles of snow, maybe 3 or 4 feet, that the street plow piled up against the curb, and the mailman has a hard time delivering mail person. So I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to shut the light off on the camera, and you can see how the machine does clearing that. Again, it's not a stretch for this machine to do it. It might do a bad job because it's so wet out, but we'll see together. And I think the machine will spread enough light. Hopefully you can pick this up. Okay, what a wet snow. What a very wet snow. Okay. So that's cleaned off. Now I'm gonna work my way up because I don't have my son's truck here or my daughter's car. I wanna get close-up views, so I'm gonna split this up probably into 3 stages so you can watch it move some snow. So many of you had positive comments regarding my blizzard debriefing video, shoveling out my Generac generator, and I told you some of the negative comments, and so many of you were so gracious and kind with your positive input. I am going to do debriefing videos on the Neighborhood Hero series and snow blowing in a blizzard series, and I almost wonder if should focus on the negative comments I received. It's really bothersome to me when people take something that's good, helping a neighbor, and then can associate that with money and putting down your neighbors, putting down yourself. It's just very disturbing. It's a shame that maybe even our media or our politicians, our leaders, that we have to take something good and destroy it because we didn't do it, right? Like the person commenting didn't do it, they don't see good in it, so how can there be any good in it? It's just sad. It's really bothersome, and so many of you tell me just ignore those people. I don't even like using the T word with them because I think it's insulting to them, but it's part of the problem we have is, you know, taking something that's a little good and somehow it's got to be tarnished in some way. It's bothersome to me, and it's sad. Almost makes me want to stop doing this. I used to say on my channel, so I'll give you a shot of the machine while I'm talking. Love the lights. God, I can't remember his name, the channel he had. Buck and Billy Ray used to say, still does probably say on his channel, I haven't watched him in a while, we have to love each other. We have to love each other. Be kind in one another. There's so much truth to that. We listen to it in church or on TV, but it's really harder to practice it. And I used to say on my channel for the longest time, let's respect each other. We're going to have different opinions. Whether I should use my snowblower to help my neighbors out, or what car we drive, or what especially politics, what politicians we like. Respect that people have different opinions than yours, and it's not an argument to convince them. So I think people that bring up especially money in their comments, I think I have to just ignore them. I've always felt it was insulting to be called rich. I've never felt rich. Believe me, my wife and I have worked hard to earn what we have and for our children. I've always found that term rich to be insulting, millionaire to be insulting. If someone's a millionaire, fine. Maybe this is a neighborhood filled with millionaires. I really don't know. I don't ask. I don't ask people what their worth is before I help them. I never did as a reserve sheriff. You know, volunteer fire people, nurses, how much money do you have before you help someone? You know, it's disturbing. But I do wish, and have been researching, if I could help people beyond my neighborhood. And I really wanted to do that when I retire, if I can retire. I might have to work until I die, I don't know. But I always thought it would be nice with the equipment I have to share it with people that can't have their yard cleaned up. Maybe do a little bit at a shot and help people out for nothing. I thought that would be a nice way for me to do something I'm interested in and give back to the community. I don't know, it's a dream, we'll see what happens. But it's something that has crossed my mind. And I'm noticing my neighbor's driveway next door hasn't been done. Maybe I'll clean that up for her. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna do the next stretch. Sorry for that ramble. Love you guys for your support and positive comments. And I don't mind critical comments, even negative comments, as long as they're not ugly. It's the ugly ones that are just, they're shameful. I feel sad for the people. Okay, anyways, and I try to stay upbeat. So let's be upbeat. It's not really scraping down too much on the driveway because it's so icy, but I'm gonna do this next stage of the driveway. I'm gonna move the camera around, give you a little different view. You can see there's no wind and she's doing fine. I'm gonna shut this light off. Ba-bam. by the machine. These lights, the sun. I'm laughing. One, I like to do that pirouette with this. Number two, you guys motivate me to go out and get this stuff. Many of you have thanked me for posting these videos. I owe you a big thank you for watching them. And when I'm tired after work at my business, you motivate me to get outside and clear my driveway when I just want to stay looking at things on YouTube or on the computer. So you guys, as much as I appreciate the thank you and the blessings you give me, bless you and thank you for motivating me. You really, I'm thinking, I'm getting out of the machine, I'm thinking, wow, it's less lonely doing this because the YouTube viewers are with me while I'm doing it. That might be silly. Some of you who talk to your cameras on your channel, if any of you are watching, I don't know if you have the same opinion, but that's what I'm feeling tonight. Okay, I'm gonna move up to the next stop, next area. So, this is the area that's not easy to do, especially during a blizzard. I'll explain that. But it's in front of my garage. If I did have my daughter's car parked in that spot, which you really can barely see in the camera, I can't blow the snow here, obviously, because of the garage doors. I can't blow it there because of the vehicles. So when I'm coming up the driveway, the only spot I have to blow it is off to the left. Sometimes that's against the wind. Now, I don't want to back up a 9,000-pound machine, even with the camera, up against my truck or any vehicle up there and push the snow this way just to be with the wind and blow it. This thing moves awfully fast. I don't want to damage my vehicles. Then it becomes very expensive to snow blow the driveway. So I'm gonna probably spot the camera up in here someplace or along that side, come in here and clean out as I usually do from right to left on this, and then I'll come back and get this area in front of my garage door. I forgot to drop the blower as I pulled it out where I keep the blower, and we'll see how this goes. It is a beautiful night. It's 33 degrees. Man, I wish it was colder. The snow would probably blow much better. It is a beautiful night. There's no wind. It's just, I might do my next door neighbor's driveway, send her a text. You can see that it is doing a good job scraping down. This is like slush ice down there. It does struggle at the street because of the tracks rock on the curb, so I can't really drop the blower low enough to scrape that off. I could if I went this way, and I may do that, but she's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Okay, let's make the next move. By the way, thank you guys for joining me on this video, taking your time to watch it. Big thank you to turn the light on. Big thank you. I've got a lot of women viewers who say the nicest things. Thank you guys for watching the video. I truly appreciate it. It's actually starting to rain now. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Boy, it's slippery. Might have to salt this. So it actually does a good job. But if there's any part, like here I have a concrete apron on my driveway and here it's asphalt, the concrete's a little higher than the asphalt, that tipping, the blade, the cutting edge on the snowblower won't give. So that's why some areas it's thicker. It's because that the machine is tipped and it's not catching that area. That's why I kind of mixed it up and went two different directions. I actually think it did a pretty good job cleaning in that corner, which is a difficult corner to do. I'm hesitant to do my neighbor's. Her boyfriend is doing hers. He put down new asphalt on it. Her boyfriend is a paving contractor, and I'm always worried this machine's gonna scuff it up because my tractor would on new asphalt, and this might, and I might send her a text before I run over there and go do her yard. So I'm gonna do this last little bit up here. I'll film it. It's not a lot. I'm just gonna do to the front of my car and then in between the trailer. I'm not gonna get real detailed in here. I'm not going to move my car or my truck tonight to do these areas, but I'm very conscious. That machine would damage my car or truck or any vehicle so easily if you pivot quickly with it, because it pivots in the center and the rear end would swing out or the front blower will swing out, and a tractor wouldn't do that, and it would just smash these vehicles like they were nothing. So I'm careful around my truck. The goal is to get the bulk of the snow out of here, and we've done that. You can see a little bit where it still pushes this wet snow. It does like to push, Dean. You're right. By the way, Dean, I watched some old videos of my tractor snow blowing my neighbor's driveway. I did it 2 or 3 years ago. That John Deere 3046R did, on a good day, that would blow some snow far. I did my neighbor's house right across the street years ago with the old owners, and that thing threw some snow, Dean. You were right. My memory isn't as good as yours. Marauders, I think I'm going to end the video there. It's, if I do my neighbor's driveway, I'll do that in another video. I know you guys like to see that. This video, can you believe someone even commented why I have the flag on the machine? Just kidding. Okay, I'm sorry, I digress. I guess they do bother me. So, I don't know if you can see it. The driveway turned out really good. the stuff that it didn't scrape down is already starting to melt in the rain. And I'll clean this up with a shovel, little scraps here and there. But it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. Again, you don't know what our weather's going to be like in Western New York, Buffalo area. Maybe I would leave this on the driveway and it would be melted tomorrow, or a good portion of it. If there's a change in temperature, it might turn to ice because it's so wet. And then it's, God, it can pack it into an ice ball if I wanted to. It's so wet. If you can see that, it's crazy. So that's why I clean it up, because you don't know if it's going to freeze and then be really dangerous to walk on or drive on. So maybe that I've scraped it down, this rain will help it to melt. I wanted to show you that light cap that's on this machine. It's a plastic or fiberglass plastic cap that goes across the whole roof. I think it's, well, it's sold by Bobcat, and my dealer highly recommended it. You really can't see the strobe. When the strobe is on now, can't see the strobe when all those lights are on, but it does a phenomenal job lighting up. If a car doesn't see me working in the street to clean up snow, I mean, it's like the sun. So I wanted to show you the video of the machine and the light cap at night, and hopefully this video will turn out and you'll see that. Thank you. Let's respect each other, and we're different. You might, believe me, some of you might not get or agree with what I do on my channel. Really, this is what I do in my life. I'm not trying to do anything special. This is simply what I do, and I'm taking videos of it. So thank you for watching my videos, taking your valuable time to watch my videos, and I wish all of you good health, and I bless you, because this stuff can be dangerous, and a lot of you do it. So I hope someone's with you when you're doing it, and saying a lot of and-ofs, right? So thank you for watching. Hope you consider liking, sharing, and subscribing the video. Let's respect each other and be happy. By the way, I found some private documents, secret documents in my garage. It's like everyone in Washington has secret documents, right? No matter what party they belong to. Crazy. Gotta check those boxes I have in there. Just kidding, guys. Thank you, and take care. Anne-Marie, you want me to make a couple passes on your driveway?
Okay, sure, I love it. It would be at least one or two.
Oh, okay. Okay.